The new Ahsoka trailer has just released about an hour ago, and it looks amazing. So I'm going to be going through 10 things that you missed in the Ahsoka trailer. Starting off the list, we have Ahsoka, which seems to be in some sort of Jedi temple before she falls down from cutting the thing. So I wonder where she is. Probably, from the looks of it, it looks like a Jedi temple, like an abandoned old Jedi temple that's just in ruins now, but that's just what I think. Yeah, hopefully we get something cool out of this, other than the fact that there's a bunch of guys fighting her in this, so that's pretty cool. Moving on to number 2 now. This one's really cool because if you don't pay attention to the background in this picture I put up on screen here, then you probably won't see it. But if you look in the background, you can see a scout trooper's helmet on their shelf sitting there. So I don't think it has anything to do with the story or anything, but that's pretty cool to see just the scout trooper helmet. But moving on to number 3, we have this new girl, which seems to be a Sith or something, has actually an orange lightsaber, just like everyone else in the trailer, except for Ahsoka. There was actually 3 of the people trying to, like, Inquisitor-looking people with the orange lightsabers in the trailer. So yeah, and there is also Thrawn. So it looks like there could be a lot of villains in this one, and yeah. So moving on to the next one, we have this scene with the ship flying away. You might not notice it, but Sabine, I believe, is watching as the ship just flies away. Pretty cool. Wonder if she's gonna take her own ship or if the ghost will be taken and she's gonna take that instead. Overall, that looks pretty cool. Next up is Ahsoka on the seemingly new planet that also somewhat looks like the planet we first saw Ahsoka in live action in season 2 of The Mandalorian. So it looks really like the planet that she's on Mandalorian season 2. So maybe Din Djarin and Grogu will be in it. Who knows? But probably not, because it's set around the same time, so could happen. But moving on to this lady standing here, you can actually see on both sides there's some droids just like standing there, just operating the ship, just like they do. I kind of just had to throw this one in here just so I can make it top 10, not top 9, because 9's not as good. But yeah, there's some droids doing some droid stuff over there. Next up, when the Sith kicks Ahsoka, or not kicks Ahsoka, uses the lightsaber against Ahsoka, you can actually see her push back on a little wall with her foot. So that's a cool little details. So yeah. Moving on to the next one, we have my favorite one, which seems to be a reference to Darth Vader's famous hallway scene from Rogue One, recreated with a new character. So just take a watch at this. It looks really cool. It looks just like the Darth Vader scene that we get in Rogue One of him just destroying the rebel troopers. So watch this.
Time ago,